What is up, legends? Welcome to the BC-250 blade install and assembly. The assembly and install shouldn't take any more than roughly 5 to 10 minutes. It is a very simple, quick and easy install, and let's go over the part pieces that should come in with your package. First of all, we should have 8 screws. This secures the fan grills to the fan adapter. You should also have a fan grill, which exhausts air out of the case. And then you should have a dummy fan grill, which is not meant for ventilation and is more of an aesthetic purpose. And this is the back plate that goes behind the dummy fan grill. And a quick note here on the fan adapter, the top part of the fan adapter will have a thicker piece than the bottom part. On the upcoming showing here, I kind of have it out of the camera range, so it's kind of hard to explain that. But as I go ahead and pick up the fan adapter, I will be pointing at the top part, which is the thicker piece, and then the bottom part is the thinner piece. And as you can see here, it's a little out of the camera, but you can kind of get what I'm talking about here. You can definitely see that the top part is thicker and the bottom part is thinner. Lastly, you'll have the blade middle and end, and the same thing goes for this, where the top part is going to be thicker than the bottom part, but this is kind of obvious in which way the orientation should go for this. So you're going to want to take your BC-250 card, and the metal part that sticks out on the bottom is going to be the bottom orientation, and the top orientation is going to be where the PCIe power adapters go into the card. It might take a little bit of force to get them in there. This is a very tight-fitting piece of plastic here, and it's designed that way just for maximum airflow. So like I said, it will be a tight fit, but it will fit. Here we also have a fan. I will link in the description the fan that this one is here, the one that I've been using, and the one that seems to be the most cost-effective and works the best. You can get higher ones, higher RPM and higher CFM, but it might be kind of a little bit of overkill. You do not want to use standard PC case fans. Those are not powerful enough to cool the card. And then you want to make sure you pay attention to airflow direction. You want the fan exhausting air out of the case. And there is a little bit of a trick to get this fan in here. You want to make sure that you have the wires in, so you can slide the fan all the way in. Otherwise it's not going to fit because the wires will be in the way. Once you got those wires in there like that, you're going to put the fan in, and it's a pretty snug fit, but it goes. And then once you got it in there, you're going to want to secure the rest of the slack on the wire there through the other little indented clip there on the fan. This will allow you to snugly get that fan into the fan adapter. And as you can see, it's a little tight, but it works. You just got to work at it a little bit. As you can see, we got them through there, and then that's going to allow you to get that fan up and into that slot there, and it should just slide right in. And again, it's a snug fit, so you might need a little bit of force, but it's meant to be that way. Now you're going to want to grab your back plate and your false fan grill, and then you can install whichever one. You can do the fan grill first, whichever order you want. Here I'm doing the false fan grill first. We're going to put that back plate on, and you do want to notice the orientation again, so you don't have the logo upside down. You want to make sure you look at that side and find the thicker part, which is going to be the top of the BC-250 blade. But you're going to want to get your hand in there, kind of push up against that back plate. Don't screw all of the screws in tight. Put all 4 in loose, and then go back through and tighten them up. This again is going to be a tight fit, so the holes will not exactly align. If you put one screw in all the way, that's why it just helps to secure everything by kind of having it off, and then as you tighten all 4, It just helps tighten in that screw, make it a little bit more secure. All right, now that we got the dummy fan grill in, we're gonna go ahead and install the actual fan grill. And this is pretty straightforward. Again, just put in the screw, not all the way, do all 4 of them about a quarter of the way. The holes will eventually line up once you got them in partially, and then you're just gonna wanna go ahead and tighten them all down once you got all 4 in. And again, everything is tight on these. All right, now that we got that installed, you're gonna wanna leave a little bit of the card out of the case so you can install the fan adapter and get that onto the board there. And once you got that hooked up, you're gonna wanna get a zip tie or something. I might include a zip tie in the package, but I figure pretty much anybody's got zip ties, so it might be a little overkill. But you wanna zip tie it, cut down that cable length a little bit so you don't have that cable rubbing up against the fan on the inside. And that's kind of important. So make sure that you do your due diligence and check to make sure that when you do close this up, that you don't have extra wires going into that fan there. You can always get like some sort of fan grill and put that on the inside. But like I said, I think it's a little bit overkill. If you do this right, you should be good to go. Part might be the hardest part of putting it together because this lines up really tight, and it's gonna take a little bit of just aligning it just right, but once you got it, it just goes right in. And you want to wiggle this. You don't want to put too much strain up, down, left, right. Just wiggle it in. And same process when you need to take out the fan or redo the SSD or something like that. Just wiggle it off. Don't put any unnecessary torque or stress on it because it's not fragile, but it's not meant to be torture tested like that. And yeah, and this is what we got here. And what I forgot to go over during the parts list is the stand. It does come with the stand, stabilizes it so it doesn't fall over. And there you go, you got yourself a BC-250 blade. All this will be included in your package. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this. I appreciate the support. I don't know, give me a like, subscribe, comment, all that sort of good stuff. I'm really trying to make this more of a full-time job type thing for me. I love 3D printing. I love the community. I love the Warthog project. So any support is greatly appreciated. And we'll see you on the next one. And if you're looking for this product and you didn't get here off of my Etsy or eBay store, go check me out. It's on Etsy, Legendary Crypto, or eBay, also Legendary Crypto. It's a pretty easy search. It's usually the first one that pops up in the browser. So just search Legendary Crypto Etsy or Legendary Crypto eBay. I'll also have links down in the description.